Terrorism is a made up lie for the Western society, the Western world. We've made this shit up. We've actually created terrorism just for an excuse to go to war with other people in this world. And listen, this is, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to do it quite short. Don't want it to go on too long, because the longer it goes, people get more bored. I want people to be able to watch this and enjoy it, really, and just takes what they can. But basically, terrorism, in my opinion, I'm just going to give my opinion and speak my mind. Terrorism is made up, and there's no doubt about that. And it's the easiest thing to do. It's one of the easiest ways to get war with the world. It's one of the easiest way. Set up false flags, whether it was the Boston bombing or 9/11 or any terrorism plot that you know that's fact. Never mind conspiracy. Oh, is this one real? This one real? This one. Take what you get for it. The point is, it's happening. Don't say, is it a conspiracy? Was that our government that done that, or was that just natural? Well, believe it or not, how are you ever going to know if it's the Illuminati, the rich, the government, or anything like that? You're never going to know, because there's not just one of them. They can pay anybody. They can pay people on the street, like, can you do that? Do you do that? And blah blah blah. And then they'll go and do the bombing. But is that an innocent person that's just went and bombed somewhere? No, it's because they've been paid. It still means they're a part of it. Right, anyway, basically what I'm saying is terrorism is a whole scandal. It's like, it's beyond me. It's beyond a lot of people. But when you start just thinking of certain things, you're like, that can't happen. Why are they telling us this on the media? And that just doesn't fit together. See, once they start crossing there, the lies, the media, you can't support them when they're lying, man. You just can't. So you've got to look at the stories, look at what's going about for it. And I'll tell you now, Muslims are the Islamic and the Quran, they don't teach terrorism. That's a load of shite. I'm no Muslim. I'm no religious. I'm actually open to everything. I just like to say I'm anything that I like to look into. I'm spiritual, but at the same time, people will say spiritualism isn't the best thing either. But I'm just open to everything. No religion, but I'll tell you one thing: Muslim, they're not bad people. Don't get yourself brainwashed. Who owns 1 minute? Who owns your media? Who owns the telly? Who owns what goes on the news? Who owns what goes in the papers? This and that. So don't ever believe what they say in the papers. First thing, don't believe it. 9/11 happened. Al Qaeda, they blamed Bin Laden. No, don't take any of this as fact, like Bin Laden or anything. I'm not talking about Bin Laden done it. I'm just talking about what happened. So just take what you get for this story. Basically, Al Qaeda, right? People can believe it's a natural group that formed there, or people can believe it was formed by the CIA and the people are here, which I believe we formed it. We formed Al Qaeda to continue working along with their own people there in Afghanistan, Iraq and stuff, and continue to cause things and stuff so over here in the Western world we could get further control of these places. That's why we needed Al Qaeda. Now people will disagree. I don't care. I'm just talking about the main story, how terrorism came about. And Al Qaeda is one of the main ways set up by your own people. It's easy to do. So think about it. 9/11 happened. We got the Twin Towers. The sadness what happened. And straight after the Twin Towers, the stories get printed on the media. This is where all the stories happen. Terrorism, this happened. They just bombed this and they bombed that just for no reason. Aye, no bother. Innocent people are just coming up and bombing for no reason. We no plots, we no plan. Aye, because that just happens in the world, no problem. But the truth is, my truth is, and a lot of people's truth is, we actually set it all up. Whether we pay the people, or whether we drug them, or whether they just do it, or whether anything like that, or even if it's no set up, it's orchestrated. We all are shite in the papers telling us about, oh, these black people are terrorists, these these and this, they're the real terrorists. It's making everybody out here believe and go like that. Oh, wait a minute, man. I don't like them. They're dodgy. These and this. Everybody stop believing the media too much. That's the only thing. The rich own the media. So how are we going to learn if we're going to just keep continuing to fucking listen to them? Sorry for the language, but we need to do this stuff. We need to wake up. We need to get our own information and learn that terrorism's a whole hoax. Now, like, listen. Do you honestly think Muslim teaches terrorism? Do you honestly think that? That is bullshit, man, if you think that. Fuck every religion. I've got nothing against any religion, but I'm no religious. And I'm no backing up Muslims more than you're Christian or more than anything like that. I'm just saying, they don't teach that for the Quran, man. Use your brain. I'll tell you one thing. See now that the world's full of this terrorism, and it's everywhere, in every paper and every fucking thing you look at. Well, I'll tell you, you will get real terrorism now. Whether it's for your black man, your white man, your Asian man, we're all the same, It's just shit like that, right? But you will get terrorism now because all these papers have been printing all these stories of things, and now you've got younger ones. Not even younger ones, but now you've got people growing up reading into all this and saying, oh, maybe we are terrorists, maybe we are supposed to do all this. See, the less brainier people, not the less brainy, because that's not a good way to put it, but see the less ones that have no had all the information is easy. They'll believe in terrorism, that they'll think they are actually terrorism, and you'll actually get some people going out and doing wee stupid things. It's very rare, but you will actually get real terrorism now. But where did it stem from? Terrorism stemmed for the Western culture. America, Britain, France, Germany, the UN, all these people, all the rich, the bankers, and whatever they wanted to control in the world where they didn't have control already, they just needed to do a wee plot and blame it on these people and print it all over the media. And then everybody's watching the media like, they did this! Go to war the now! And we're at war for things that we set up ourselves. Killing each other. How many people's died since 9/11? How much? Oh, it's beyond human understanding, man. It's wrong, man. This comes for the people in the bloodline, the royal family bloodline, the rich companies, all these top major bankers and stuff. These people, they think they're the new race. They think they're the new human race. They're enlightened beings. They think they know everything about the world, and so they're just living their life to the max. And they say you'll always have bad and good, so there's no point in trying to change it. But it's the way these elite people see the Illuminati. They call themselves the elite, the enlightened. So they believe they know everything. So all this triangle shit and all that's about, it's all about energy and lining up with the right points and all that. They believe they're enlightened beings. But the difference is they're not your Jesus, your Buddha or your Muhammad, because they're the people like the Queen and the royal family and the people of the Vatican, you name it. These people are evil. They want a new world order. They actually want a world that's ruled with order. So if it's called New World Order, nobody should think that's a good thing because it's called order. That's bad straight away. And then if you look into it, they want to depopulate. And they say the reasons for depopulating is because there's too many of the population, and they want to get rid of certain diseases and certain like laws and stuff. They're wanting a good world, a new world order. Disease is another video, but some diseases are man-made, you know that. But they're wanting a new world order. But the way they're wanting that new world order is they're doing it all bad. They're actually killing people and orchestrating terrorism and giving us fucked up food, poisoning our food, putting fluoride in our fucking water, vaccinations, you name it. They're doing it in a way that's no enlightened, no a good enlightenment. They call themselves enlightened, but they ain't no Jesus, they ain't no Buddha, they ain't no Muhammad, as this is, or me and you. We're prophets of this modern times. It's up to us to believe it. It's up to us to wake up. And that's exactly what these rich believe. They believe there's never going to be a time when the world's going to be all good. They believe you're always going to have bad. So they just live their life whatever way they want and do all the shit that they want. That's why they want to depopulate. Well, this member, it's no fact. It's all belief in I believe this, and a lot of people believe this. That's why they want to depopulate, so they have control of the population more, and it can't go out of hand and all that. So they're trying to make it look like a good thing, and some people are buying into this, like, oh, a new world order, oh, brilliant idea. Nah, total shite. It's there on the plate for us to see. Fuck, most of the jails are filled up with innocent people, whether they're just like swearing in the street, or doing wee petty crimes, or growing plants, or doing some natural stuff like that. But see, the real people that have been committing crimes and shit, they're all out the jail. The jails are full with the good people. The more we spread this message, and the more we wake up about this terrorism, then the more and more people it's going to know, because we've got too many sheep. We've got too many sheep in this Western culture. Not just the Western, all over the world we've got too many sheep believing the media and going, oh, terrorism, we need law, we need this, we need that to set all this straight. We don't need government controlling us, we don't need nothing. All we need is food and water, and a little bit of love from our friends. Nah, but seriously, we don't need any help for the government, really, man. We think we need them because we've been relying on them for years. We don't need any education that way. We can learn ourselves through ancient things and shit, and through nature. It's all there for us to learn. It's just we need to believe and need to want to learn it. Don't be fooled with the terrorism thing. It's no Muslims, it's no anything like that. Terrorism's all set up by the Illuminati. Some people call them the rich, the elite. You know what I'm talking about. You know. It's all set up with these people, so don't ever bring anybody else down. And just because the media says it, we're all confused. And then once we actually get on this spirit, once we all get on this positive level and start appreciating each other and actually opening up, Muslim speaking to Christian, this is random, but gangster speaking to like geek and things like that. We need older people talking to younger people, good talking to bad, a mixture. We're all divided, you know what I mean? For example, I might like football and you might like rugby, so we might never talk just because of what we like in life. Oh, do you like rugby? I don't know anything about rugby. Do you know what? Right, so once we get rid of all this media shite and we learn that we're all the same, black, white, Asian, fucking brown, yellow, cream, fucking whatever colour we are, we're all soul, we're all energy, and there's no fucking racism, man, and spiritualism. Once you realise we're all energy, soul and stuff, how can you be racist? This is bullshit, man. Never mind the terrorist thing, never mind the Muslim thing. Stop fucking being brainwashed. That's all I care about. And that's, everything ties in together. As soon as we wake up and start learning one thing, it all comes together. Believe you me. But just remember, the real terrorists are no us, no me and you, but the people through our places, man. These rich, motherfucking evil people that think they're enlightened and think they're doing good. Well, I don't even know if they think they're doing good, because they can't think they're doing good with what they're doing to the world, man. There's people needing a meal, struggling to get by, and there's billionaires. That's why you know it's wrong. And charities and stuff, they go, support this charity to help these people. Charities are all funded by the rich. It all goes into their back pocket. This world annoys you when you know it all, but see, the more and more you know, you will start learning more and more, and it becomes more natural to you just to realise I'm not getting divided anymore anyway. And that's all. I hope you's got what you's wanted for this video. I didn't want it to go on too long because people get bored and stuff like that, but if you've watched it to this point, thanks a lot, man. It means a lot. It's appreciated. And remember, just keep your mind and your heart connected. Just keep your mind and heart going. And what I mean by that is just learn your own stuff. That's our energy, man. See, the more knowledge is power. The more positive things you learn, the more positive you become in your life. That's the bottom line. Just learn what's going on, and don't be fooled with the media. Peace, people, man. Keep it up.